The ingredients that you'll need for this recipe are 2 spiralised courgettes, 1 large chicken breast diced, some mixed herbs, roughly around a teaspoon, a teaspoon of very lazy garlic or 1 clove, and some homemade pesto, which I made in my previous video. If you want to check that out, click the link. So if you preheat your pan, and as usual I'm using this organic coconut oil, but you can use whatever oil or butter that you prefer. Just let that melt for a couple of minutes. Once it's hot enough, you will take your diced chicken and fry that off until cooked. Season that with salt and pepper. Obviously this is to your taste, so how much you use is entirely up to you. You don't even have to use it if you don't want. But I do think the salt really brings out the flavour of the other ingredients. So just fry that off, you'll see it's starting to go white, and once it's thoroughly cooked through, you want to sprinkle on some of your mixed herbs. I think the Italian flavours go really well with the pesto. Just adding the diced garlic there. You want to be careful that the garlic doesn't burn, it doesn't take long. So give it a stir through. Once that's all cooked, add in your spiralised courgette. Depending on how crispy or crunchy you like this, depends on how long you need to cook it through. You can eat courgette raw, so all you're doing here is heating it through. I like it quite, not soggy, but quite soft, so I'll do it for slightly longer. I know some people prefer it barely cooked, but it's down to personal preference. So I also like to cut the noodles just to make it a bit easier to stir and also a bit easier to eat. It just makes it a lot easier to incorporate the chicken, rather than having one massive bowl of noodles and then a side of chicken. You'll then want to add your pesto. Again, how much you add is entirely up to you. In my previous video when I made this pesto, it said it served for 1 person. So I'm just going to add this entire jar and it can serve 2 people because this meal will be for 2 people. So give that a stir through. And again, you're not cooking this pesto, you're just wanting it to heat through so that the oil starts to melt, and then it'll coat the chicken and the noodles. And that is done. So you can just dish that out. As I said, this is serving me and Liam, so when I serve this out it doesn't actually look like there's a lot there, but it is quite filling, which is why it's one of my favourite dishes. It would have probably been a bit quicker to do this with a spoon. Making sure I get every single little bit, and then I'll just tip the sauce over the top of the noodles. And there you have it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I post food videos every Wednesday, so don't forget to subscribe.